Okay. Hello, 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 hello. I forgot to open up my chat thing, so let me do that. Hi, Spider. I saw that you were in the YouTube chat. I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to be on for very long because the connectivity issues might be too aggravating. Let me jump into this house. Invader, you say, don't forget to go grab your free marketplace items that dropped today. Thank you for the reminder. I literally just did that, actually. Oh, you know what else? I still haven't collected everything for the masquerade ball thing. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, now I have everything. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Happy Thursday, Nick. Ooh, similar with the 15 stream watch streak. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Maxine. Where is Maxine? That is the question. Hey, Sydney. Hey, Seashell. Maxine. I don't know. She was over here earlier. She must have saw like a bug or something because she was like really looking under my desk and my cabinet. Oh, hello. She's right here next to me. She walked up and she just ran away. So we may see her later. Hey, Nebula. How is your internet? I was so sad last stream. No, the internet is bad. The internet is bad still. But I have officially filed a complaint. So hopefully that can get resolved within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, the internet is still just a rough situation. So yeah. So like I said, hopefully that gets resolved. But today, I don't even think I'll go live on TikTok. It's just not worth it. That's why I said I may not even be on for very long because my level of aggravation might be too high. Oh yeah, my desk is always, I have not moved my desk since I started streaming. This is always where I've sat. You may not have noticed that there's been a window here because it's summertime now and the light is still out outside. You feel like I just put that window there? Right. Hey, Tawny. So today we're going to continue with building. I thought I was going to play some today, but I don't want anybody to miss any of the gameplay because I'm having internet problems. So it always goes bad right when you turn on the game. Oh no, the game is on. The game is on when I go live. the game has been on. It's just the internet's going to be how it's going to be. So because of that, and because look, I can see I'm dropping frames. Because of how aggravating my internet is, I'm not going to do any gameplay today. That being said, even next week when I come back to gameplay, my issue may not be resolved still. I think I'm hoping it will start to be resolved next week, but because this is putting me in a bad mood, I'd rather just focus on decorating than trying to play with these damn Sims and then they not do what I want. So there's that. Oh, it actually worked. Okay, cool. So we're back in build mode. Okay, how about this? I don't actually need to be in this mode. In fact, I prefer not to be, as you all know. I'm just here to check people's preferences. I don't know what you're doing in here. Yeah, I'm in here to check preferences. And I know I normally chit chat, but like I said, I'm just She dislikes dancing, handleless mischief, research. She dislikes research and debates. These are all things I forgot about. Okay. So let me write this down. Don't get yourself upset. It's frustrating enough for you. We understand either way. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so where am I gonna put this? What is this? Do it to it. What is this? Inspiration. I just kind of need a bullshit place to write this down. Maybe somewhere in the middle of this? Maybe here. I've taken a notebook and I've like randomly divided little sections. Okay. Using some washi tape. Hey, football girl. How are you? Please remember that the issues with the internet or lag is not you. It's me. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Because for me, it's just aggravating to watch. So I'm like, I know you guys aren't me. You guys are your own folks. But I just cannot feel like I'm contributing to the frustration of viewers like me, you know? Why am I doing this so poorly right now? Okay. Okay. So, I'll come back to this later. So for Chire, she likes painting. I saw that. What else? Okay, we can look at this together. You don't see anything? Yeah. It's not you. It's me just dropping frames for no reason other than I have bad connection. Okay, she likes painting. She likes romance. Oh yeah, she likes red. Although do colors even seem to affect them? Oh, she likes luxe, decor, and contemporary. I'm writing this down as if I didn't make her. Okay. And then I can, you know, she likes music. Now, with Yasmin, what is Yasmin like? Cooking, fitness, painting, romance. Cooking, fitness, painting. Those are relevant. And handiness, although I don't know if that's relevant. She likes blue, green, red, and black. Okay. Blue, green, red, black. And she likes music. Is that the last thing that's relevant? Oh, does she not? Oh, she doesn't have any decor styles that she likes. That's what's missing. Okay. No, Spider. Don't worry about troubleshooting. It has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing on my end. It is literally my internet service provider. Just think that this is the exact same issue I had earlier this year, or similar. But it's not me. It's not anything I'm doing. I know that for a fact. Okay. if you're like, wow, this is so unusual because I don't typically experience issues like this. Usually when I'm having internet problems, I can point to like a very specific thing that's going on with something I've done. You would be correct. This is unusual. This is unusual. This is just where I live. And like I said, I'm kind of sad. It is making me feel like I should move, which is dramatic, but I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Like, would I be just better off moving somewhere that they just have fiber, you know? But that's like a big life decision. So I need a noodle on that for a second. Okay, we're gonna go into this mode to build so I don't have to worry about any like actual Sims being in the way. You said, why I order? Oh, Spider's reminding your message. Okay. You always feel like when the internet's acting up, it's worse on the purple app than it is here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see on my end, like, how bad it is. But what's funny is, like, what it's telling me on my end matches my own investigation. Oh, thank you. Matches my own investigation. So, you know. All right, cool. So this is where we left off. Coming back to it, I don't hate it. I did sleep on this. The outside, I think I do want to change this. Okay. But I am a little bit like, I might make that a last minute decision and just continue to work on the inside for a little bit. We have this as a wallpaper, right? Also, ad break coming up on Twitch. I feel like it would be a base game one. Maybe like this one? Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. These match. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I started up here. Now, one of the things that I wish that they would, I don't know, implement. Again, too late now, I guess. But like, it's like, can you imagine? How old is this game? 14 years old? 12 years old? And I'm like, they should do this. I was like, they ain't gonna do it. Or maybe with these quality of life updates, maybe they will. Anyway. Just sometimes it's funny. I feel like my audacity. Okay, but like I think we've talked about this before. Anytime I'm building, I'm like, I wish they would implement the styles and like so we can see them here. Okay, cool. So the nightstand things that I chose are one of the styles that Cherry likes. But then if I go to the bed, the bed is as well. Okay, cool. So the whole luxe sort of thing, that works. So she's gonna like this room, I think. I also had, okay, so I have my Pinterest board off to the side. Not much happening on this Pinterest board. I literally have like less than 20 pins, but you know, it's something, I guess. It's something. So I can show you. Okay, I'm gonna drop in the Discord. There's several like oh, actually maybe I should do that instead. Okay, let me put this in the Discord. The main image that I'm looking at, okay? And then as I move on between rooms, I will... Wait, what happened? Whatever. Okay, let me just keep going. Sorry, I see that you guys are talking about stuff. Again, I understand that some of the stuff I'm looking at might just be AI, but it just, at this point, it is what it is with some of the stuff. You know, I almost finished adjusting the side of the roof with the octagonal roof, and your laptop lost power. Lag was so bad. It literally took like 5 minutes just to select roof, so obviously you're done. But girl, you were trying to do it so you could show me better than you could tell me. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm gonna, I'll get, like I said, we're gonna focus on the inside today. I can come back to the outside later. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. We'll come back to this. Okay, but I dropped the inspo picture into the Discord so you guys can see what I am kind of like looking at. Now, I have other pins that are showing up here as inspiration, including a wallpaper that is similar to one that I think we have, like a paneling wallpaper. Oh, is it from Life and Death? I don't like all this ornate stuff on this, but the wallpapers, it's actually similar to this without the gold. Or it's like if this were like kind of painted. They don't have a lot of like the super trendy kind of wallpaper things. That's what I've noticed. Like, to me, I'm like, that's what the kits need to be. The kits need to be whatever is like really currently trending, which I think they kind of were doing. You were talking to me. I read it. Didn't I read it? Did you not hear what I read? Or there's a big delay. It's one or the other. These are also so close. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what the kids are supposed to be, like, closer to, like, the trendier stuff. But I still think that they could be doing a better job of bringing us, like, contemporary, or, like, current contemporary, like, trends. I feel like The Sims is so behind sometimes when it comes to that, with what they're, like, selling. It feels like they're maybe a couple seasons behind by the time we get it in the game. And I guess that's where it's made up with CC, because CC creators can, you know, they do move quicker. But I'm just like sitting here looking at what is essentially paneling, and I'm like, I don't know about this. And if I look at the wallpaper options, actually, let me look at this first. Like, do I want to keep that? I don't think I want to keep this. Let me see. Like, it would probably make more sense to just do like this, you know? But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Or maybe I can just be honest. I don't think I like it. Not like I was trying to lie, but it's just kind of like, you know, what is my problem here? My problem is it's not my favorite. Oh. It might be a large delay on your end. Yeah, okay. No, I remember the delays aren't from y'all. They're from they're from me. Okay, don't know what that's about. I don't know why I'm getting all these bots. Yeah, this is why you got into CCD core. Everything in the game was so dated. Yeah. And you know, it's when I'm doing this, it's like I can see why that is. What was I gonna say? Well, that was the thing with Paralives, because I was like, with Paralives, I think I am much more open to CC. At like, one, because we're getting it on the ground up on that game. And two, the only way we can play is on PC. So no one is missing out on content. Like, you can only play on PC. So if everyone has the same level playing field, it's kind of like everyone can get the same stuff. And because the Steam Workshop is so integrated with Steam games, it's like, why not, you know? Okay, this wallpaper is really cool. The vampire stuff is pretty cool. That's kind of pretty. Is that bats though? Damn. That's unfortunate. It's kind of like a chinoiserie, I think is what it's called, kind of thing. Kind of like Decor to the Max, but I guess Decor to the Max doesn't have black and white, and that's why we're dealing with this. It's kind of, yeah, you see how it's like the same sort of like vines or branches, and it kind of does that swirly swirl thing. I can't remember exactly if that's chinoiserie or not, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, so what I was really going for in the inspo picture and why I liked it was the animal print. So what I could do instead, let me just kind of like get rid of that for a second. What I could do is focus on the animal print, for example, for the rug. Maybe that is a better idea. Hey, Blueberry. You're going to be lurking while you're getting some work done. Okay. Now you're getting pauses. Yeah. I mean, honestly, y'all, the only solution is I just stop streaming. That is the solution. Because unfortunately, it's just not gonna be improved. I don't know. I don't know what happened. We were doing so good for so long. So I truly am like, what the hell? Did a cord go loose? I have no idea how like internet service works. Really? Oh, unfortunately, when I sell things, we're gonna lose the money on it. So maybe a better case scenario is just like to just keep it. Yeah, like this to me is good. Yeah, thinking about console players does bring on that mod CC guilt bad. And it's like, I could, like, what do I do, right? Like, I'm like, I could just ignore that now. I mean, we're at the point, you know, so there's so many popular creators who use mods in CC. And it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Probably the amount of people who are playing the game on console in relation to how many people are playing on PC is comparatively so few. Right. So maybe it's not as big of a deal as I thought. And also I have been thinking like maybe just my perspective about it is just a little kind of like some of the stuff in this game, just a little dated, you know, like I'm worried about something or following the examples of the likes of like creators like Lil Simsy that only use what's in the game. And it's like, why? Because my personal tastes and my personal like things that I'm interested in are not always in this game. And so, you know, it is something that maybe I can actually think about moving forward. Also, I will say, I know that we're all, you know, EA's on thin ice, but I'm going to say it regardless, that there is a summer sale going on right now. So if you are interested in purchasing some kits or whatever, please consider using my creator code. Damn, I'm like, what button am I looking for? This one. Please consider using my creator code if you are going to be purchasing any content that you haven't gotten any kits. Kits are really the main thing to me. I don't know what major content you wouldn't have gotten at this point, or maybe you got paid and you're thinking about getting something new. Yeah. If you have any questions about any of the content, like I said, specifically the kits at this point, I don't know why my mind is on that. Let me know or ask in the chat. Otherwise, yeah, now is a good time to get something if you've had your eye on something because there's a sale. Let me actually see. What is this? Like, how good is it? Sometimes, and because some sales are better than others. So let me see about this. Okay, Adventure Awaits is 25% off. Enchanted by Nature is 40% off. Businesses and Hobbies is 50% off. Okay, so all the way up to Snowy Escape. Snowy Escape is $15.99. Yeah, so the cheapest expansion packs are $15.99 US. And those are the older ones. So if there's an older expansion pack and you've got an extra like 20-ish bucks, which of the latest expansion packs would you recommend? Businesses and Hobbies or Adventure Awaits. For the same reason though, if you like custom lots. Now Adventure Awaits actually comes with the custom venue lot trait, but Businesses and Hobbies, you could kind of like work around it if you want your Sims to own those custom lots. So yeah, so either one of those two I think are pretty strong. Of the ones that are on sale. Yeah, I'm like scrolling through all these. One I think you could maybe skip. Ooh, maybe High School Years. It's like I like the stuff that comes in High School Years, but it's like, you know, if you were deciding between like High School Years and Businesses and Hobbies, I would say get Businesses and Hobbies kind of thing. You've been thinking about getting Bust to Dust. Can those floor sparkles be turned off? That would annoy me. I think it's a game setting, and it's just whether or not dust is actually on. I don't know if you can turn off the sparkles with dust. Let's see. Also, if I'm honest, Bust the Dust, I don't know if I would recommend. That one is the dust system, and them vacuuming is really buggy. And that pack didn't come with like brooms. Like you can't sweep dust. You have to vacuum it. It's not a good kit, in my opinion. The very earlier kits, those ones are not good. The kits have gotten better over time, in my opinion. I think it's pack settings. Bust the Dust. Enable dust system. If disabled, dust-related effects will no longer be present on played households. So I have it disabled, I guess. But if it's on, yeah, I think the sparkles are part of it. There may be a mod. Yeah. And Maddie, you're saying like, oh, you can turn off the dust. But I think the question is specifically about the sparkles. Also, nobody just heard that because I don't have... You probably didn't hear anything I just said because my internet dropped so bad. This is crazy. Oh, Paralives is on sale? Hold on. $20% off. That's not better than when it came out, right? That's amazing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Paralives is on sale for 20% off. So, not to be that guy, and I do not get a benefit from this, but if it's between getting another Sims 4 expansion pack and getting Paralives for 20% off, I'm gonna say get Paralives for 20% off. That's what I'm gonna say. If you've got about $35-ish to spend here, hey, listen. If you got $40 to spend, get yourself a little kit for The Sims 4, and then go and get Paralives. That's what I would say. What is up? I love kits. What's up with me and the kits? Let me see. Wow, a lot of the recent kits, I'm like, hit or miss, hit or miss, hit or miss. I really did like the Tea Time kit. That one was really good. Maybe the Grange Mudroom kit from Peacemaker. Kitchen clutter is good too. Oh, and the sleek bathroom kit. Yeah. Get yourself a little kit. If you got like $20 to spend, obviously that's not a... You can't get Paralives. Paralives is $31.99 right now before tax. So if you have like $20 to spend and you're like, oh, you want to enhance your game, I would recommend, I'm pressing buttons. Also, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Because I'm just kind of like clicking around and you're just looking at the screen that I'm not doing anything on. I thought the sparkles meant it's clean. Do you not see them when the dust system is off? Yeah, so, hold on, let me do this. Yeah, when the dust system is off, there's nothing. The sparkles means it's clean. So it sounds like what Bluebird was saying was like, I don't want to see the sparkles. Like, I want to do the dust. I just don't want to see the sparkles. And that there may be a mod for that, but otherwise, no. They need more kits with aspirations and traits again. It feels like those are locked definitely behind larger packs. But oh, this ends July 9th. Okay, so this goes on for a while, y'all. I think this goes on maybe for, if you get paid every like 2 weeks, I think you can squeeze another pay cycle in. Yeah. So, you know, so at $31.99 US, 20% off until July 9th. You know, get your coins. I totally recommend this. Now, if you have less than $32, well, again, with tax, like $35 max. If you have like $20 to spend and you're like, what can I do? What can I do? Let's see. Oh, yeah. The stuff packs are on sale for $7 US. Okay. Game packs are RIP game packs. Game packs are on sale for like $15, I think, after tax, maybe, or $14. Tough. I really do like game packs. I'm sad that they're not making them anymore. Dream Home Decorator. I used to recommend Dream Home Decorator a lot because I really like the cast and I really like the build buy of this one. It does come with gameplay, but I think the gameplay is a little redundant. I did play Dream Home Decorator gameplay, and I'm just like, we're playing Dream Home Decorator today on stream, right? Like, without needing that. Spa Day, though. Spa Day, if you don't have Spa Day, it really is a cool thing to have to give your Sims something to do. There's, like, the little massage tables, there's yoga, there's getting their nails done, all of that sort of gameplay, the actual like saunas, though that comes with Spa Day. So to me, that's worth, you know, what, the $14. So if you had $20, that's $14 right there. And then I guess the only other thing you could get is a kit. And so I would recommend, yeah, I'm like, is there a cast kit that I would recommend? Because I don't think I clicked on one. Mind you, I think I'm passing kits that I like. I'm just trying to decide which one. Oof. This one. These ones are good. Oh. Okay, just to be clear, personally, this is when they were swinging. They were, what do you call them? Batting 100? What's a good sports reference? This page, any of these kits, I feel like you can't go wrong. Any of these kits. So, but these are not on sale. This is just, you're adding this on. What's on sale is Spa Day for 30% off. Now, so that's what I mean. So you can get Spa Day, and then you can get the kits on this page, in my opinion. I recommend any of these. Love it. Oh, especially if you like family gameplay, the First Fits kit. Because kids just need better clothes. So you First Fits kit plus Spa Day, which is so funny because those things don't necessarily go together. If I was to do Spa Day, maybe Spa Day plus Poolside Splash. That feels like a better collection. How much are stuff packs though? Let me go. Yeah, $7. Oh yeah, I was here. Wasn't I here? $7. Okay. So for a little more than $20, You can get Spa Day, and you could get any of these in the top row. Oh, Moschino stuff. If you don't have Moschino stuff with a better camera and like the gameplay that comes around like photography, that's a good one to get if you don't have that one. I love Crystal Creations. All of the effects that the crystals get with Crystal Creations, excellent additional gameplay, and you get more crystals. Home Chef Hustle, you get the small appliances, which is also really cool. Paranormal has good build buy stuff and some decent casts. There's obviously gameplay associated with this, so if you're not super into the gameplay, you can skip that one. Same thing with Nifty Knitting, like it's giving your sim something to do, but if you're not super into it, that's fine. Tiny Living, there's all these little hacks and stuff that you can do if you're willing to have like a smaller lot. But maybe I feel like Moschino stuff is a good one if you don't have that one, so you can get all the camera related gameplay. Yeah. But if you have a little bit more than $20 to spend and you don't have Pair Lives, it's on sale. And yeah, I do recommend Simmers check out Pair Lives. I recommend Simmers check out Enzoy. Is Enzoy on sale? No. Bastards. You bastards. Okay. Pair Lives is on sale. You have so much CC, you don't usually buy kits, but I'm tired of downloading Sims from the gallery that are and they're naked. Definitely get Spa Day, especially if it's on sale. Yes, kits are 5% off with your code. Oh, bet. Thank you, Spider, for the reminder. Duh, that's right. If you use my code vstreetlove at checkout, you get 5% off your whole purchase. So yeah. Yep. Totally recommend that, and that's all the time. That's all the time right now. So even when, because like I said, kits are the same price on sale or not. So anytime you get 5% off with my code vstreetlove. Now, like I said, obviously the bulk of your value you're gonna get in an expansion pack. All but Royalty and Legacy are on sale to some extent. So, like I said, businesses and hobbies or Adventure Awaits, I think are strong packs. I really like Adventure Awaits. I think this one might be a little polarizing. I think any content coming out from EA right now is polarizing, so totally fair on that. But these two both give you the option to like make customized venues in so many ways. Adventure Awaits gives you way more control in that sort of system, but your Sims will not be able to own the lots that you make custom. Whereas with business and with businesses and hobbies, you can make the custom lot in the way that your Sims can make businesses and customize what the customers do there. The only thing about businesses and hobbies is those custom lots that you make are tied to your sim, not to the lot itself. If you want the things that your Sims to do to be like customized, you should get Adventure Awaits. I don't think 25% off is a deep enough discount that I would say get it now if you're not like dying to play with the Adventure Awaits gameplay. Just wait. Maybe it's summertime right now. You know, if you're willing to wait 6 months, maybe the holidays, maybe it'll go on sale for even cheaper. I don't know. I'd have to go and check a VOD that I might have done, you know, from last year holiday time to see what the sale might have been. Kits are what you have the least of. That's fair. I mean, I like the kits. I think I would like the kits even if I wasn't a creator, because I liked the kits before because you didn't have to have all the kits. The kits are the most like customizable. The kits that I was most surprised that I liked were the swimsuit one and the underwear one. I think people can't stand the underwear one on principle, but I really like that one. Yeah, so outside of these two, which are my obvious ones, Royalty and Legacy is just not on sale right now. So if you don't have it at this point, you might as well wait to see if they'll put it on sale at Christmas. Now here's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna be toxic. I'm just gonna say it. I really like For Rent. I really like For Rent. And I know this one scares us as players because this is the one where people are swearing that a lot of safe corruption issues are being amplified with this pack. So the reason why I hesitate talking about For Rent is because of that. I don't want somebody to get For Rent on my recommendation and then they end up with a bunch of save file corruption. That would suck. But I also have to be honest, For Rent is one of my favorite packs. I love this pack. I wish that the ability to make multifamily units was just in the base game, was just a base game thing. That's not what they did though. So I don't know. It is what it is. That's not what they did. They don't like us like that. They sold it to us. But in addition to the multifamily units, there's some gameplay that you can get around just like being in apartment buildings kind of thing. So like, you know, in my current build that I have right now, we have mold and stuff. That's from For Rent. There's a couple of different party types that come with For Rent. And you know, I like my parties. So they have potlucks come with For Rent and pool parties. I don't even think I've really done a pool party. Comes with For Rent. And obviously you can do a party at a pool and you don't need that specific thing. But the pool party part of that is with For Rent. And yeah, there's like a couple of like an aspiration or two and a trade or two that I think that those aren't that impactful. Collectibles, I don't know. The world is kind of small. There is some new cuisine types. Oh, and I think that's where we got the rice cooker originally. Yeah. You want For Rent in terms of gameplay, it will add stuff, but it's scary and you're not sure what to believe based on what people say. Simpler, I think that the save file corruption is a little overblown. I think it's a little overblown. But I would be lying to you if I was like, don't get it because of you know what I mean? Like I like it. I like it a lot. And I like being able to do multiple units. I think some of the ways in which I have tried my best to avoid problems is by not using the cheat for real. There's a cheat that you can have more than 6 units on the lot. I basically don't do that. And I think that kind of can help. We kind of did it for Tiny Town, and I don't think I did it for Tiny Town 2. And for more or less, it was fine. So you like For Rent, but you didn't rush to buy it when it came out. Right. But it's on sale right now for $19.99 US. And I think for $20 for basically what would normally be a game pack price, I think for $20 For Rent is worth it. I really like For Rent. Obviously, you know, Cottage Living is one of the most popular expansion packs. Sorry, since I'm going back and talking about it. Cottage Living is one of the most popular. So if you don't have it, it's popular for a reason. This one's really, really good. Life and Death as well, I think is pretty good, but you kind of have to like a little bit more of the dark arts of it all. Funerals come with this pack. That Macabre trait, the Grim Reaper career, and it's $20 as well. So you really, to me, you can't go wrong. Like I said, I would avoid, the only one I think on this page right now that I can really say like, maybe don't do that one, is like High School Years. That one's notoriously buggy. Notoriously buggy. The things that you pay for with High School Years work like 50% of the time, if I'm honest. You pay for a high school graduation event, that doesn't really happen all the time. You pay for the prom, 50-50 on if that works most of the time. I like the little bubble tea place or bubble tea lot type that comes with this pack. The build buy for the teenagers in this pack is great. It is. It's really good. The cast, I think, is pretty good too, but you run into the same issue where, like, you know, is by the 2026 standards, is the cast that comes in this pack dated now? It might be. You know, it might be. You might be better off just continuing to get stuff, continuing to get CC. When did this come out? 2022. So there's some things that are kind of like, still to me, that are still really, really cute and youthful leaning, but hey Eric. Okay, you said save file corruptions easily worked around. You've only come across it once. You just bought For Rent a couple months ago. You love marbles and hopscotch for your kids, but found the landlord gameplay pretty boring. Yes, The hopscotch and marbles. Oh yes, that also comes with that pack. But that's what I mean. Like if you want more family or kid stuff, that is more of an Adventure Awaits thing now with the formative moments, and like they have all the rock paper scissors and like maybe tag or whatever it is. They've got more stuff for kids in Adventure Awaits. But you said the landlord gameplay is boring, and I will say I did a let's play with the landlord gameplay, and I thought it was fun. But to your point, it's like it wasn't super expansive. Excuse me, because there was a couple times where I switched to do the tenant's point of view in that let's play. So I think you're right. They could have done some more, and it's been a while since I've done that gameplay specifically. My biggest thing about For Rent will always be they did not give us the ability to own the unit. That's the part that I don't like. I wish we could set it as a rental versus like a condominium or similar. And I know that's like gameplay wise, there wouldn't functionally be very much different. I would say it would just be more so about like when I'm getting bills or when something's happening, like my sim owns the lot, like they own any of the regular lots that we have here. And like, instead of calling the landlord, it's not a landlord. Like I own the lot. I'm just calling just a maintenance person. Or maybe I can't, if I own it, I can't call the landlord. There's no one to call. I just have to call a repairman like usual, so how do you feel about Love Struck? Is it really intense in changing relationship dynamics the way Laughing Death changed Grief, which I personally hate? Yeah, it definitely changes the romance dynamics a lot. It changes it a lot. And it's one of those things, how The Sims releases something and it's real OP and they have to come back and adjust it. Like, they could probably still adjust some of the things. And that's another thing that can get very buggy and that will regularly show up in patch updates, is just the romance and the relationship dynamics. It does change it a lot. I like Love Struck. I like the world that comes with that pack. Obviously, Ciudad Enamorada has a special place in my heart. I like the cast that comes into that pack, but not so much the costume side, although the costumes are fun. Like the actual like sexy clothes and stuff that come with the pack, I think is really good. But nothing for children, nothing really like, it only expands. Oh, what comes with Love Struck that actually is really good if you decide to get it, is the create a date feature, because you can create a date and make it romantic, or you can create a hangout, which is basically like a custom party, sort of kind of. It's kind of like what Adventure Awaits custom venue system is for social gatherings. Like especially if you don't have Get Together. If you're a newer Sims player and you don't have the Get Together expansion pack, that's on sale right now. That one is worth your money. That one's $16 right now, US. That one's worth your money. You need to make sure you get that. I mean, I didn't bring it up because I was kind of like, well, I feel like most of the people who are hanging out with me today, or, you guys are Legacy Sims players, you guys already have that pack. But if you don't have Get Together, this one, you need this. You need this before you get Businesses and Hobbies. You need this before you get Adventure Awaits. You need this pack before you spend money on any other pack. Get this one if you don't have it already. Before Love Struck. If you don't have Get Together and you're deciding between Get Together and Love Struck, you need Get Together first. Everything else comes second to Get Together. But yeah, Love Struck does change the romance a lot in a way that can get kind of annoying. For sure. So if that is a thing that you didn't like with the grief system, with Life and Death, you will be annoyed with it. And Love Struck. I think the hangout feature is possibly an underrated feature that comes with this pack. I don't think they did even a good job of marketing that feature, that you can create a custom date and then you can create a custom hangout. And typical of The Sims, though, I think that feature could be expanded upon. I think they could have done a little bit more with the customization of that. But there's probably some mods to support that. Maybe in the game, I can show you what I mean. There's just not enough activities. That's basically it. Love Shack is a pack where if you're fine with romance, you may not really need it. Though I found a new like for it. Even still, all my favorite romance interactions are from mods. Yeah, see, like that's the problem. Go ahead with Get Together Hype Up. You know I'm here for it. Have they fixed Love Shack yet so that it leaves intentionally single Sims alone instead of giving daily pop-ups about finding a date? I've had it deactivated since the wiki came out. I don't know if I wasn't receiving daily pop-ups about dates when Cherry was single, so I think they have fixed that, Book Cat. So, yeah. Overall, those are my thoughts. Like I said, I think the biggest takeaways from me with this sale are Get Together expansion pack, yes. Spa Day game pack, yes. For Rent expansion pack, soft yes. And then any of the kits, they're not on sale, but if it looks like something you will use, and you don't have to get everyone, please. I know that for me as a game Sims player, I was very into having all the packs, except for the kits. The kits is where I did not feel like that. So do not feel like you have to get all those kits. Those kits are made, in my opinion, they're made for you to customize your game exactly how you want. You don't need all those. Same thing with with stuff packs as well. I think with stuff packs, any of the more recent ones, Home Chef Hustle, Crystal Creations, solid. And then, yeah, game packs that top. Oh, yeah, I said Spa Day. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's my general vibe for today. Ask me tomorrow, I probably have a completely different set of answers, you know, and I'm okay with that. Let me look over here at my little inspo picture. All right, you know what? Let's move on. Let me keep going here. So, actually, this isn't good. I need maybe like this. So yeah, so again, anyway, the reason why I bring that up is if you decide that you're going to purchase any content from EA, please consider using my creator code vstreetlove at checkout. When you use my creator code vstreetlove, I get a small commission of 5% and you get a 5% discount on your order. So it's just something to consider, you know, if you want to buy anything. Like I said, and then I don't get any commission or anything with Pair Lives, but if you have a few extra dollars to spend, Pair Lives is on sale right now for 20% off. So if that's been a game that you have seen me or other creators play, or you've been curious about, and you have, you know, a little over $30 to spend, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm looking for something new to try, I recommend Pair Lives. I recommend you give Pair Lives a try. And I'm very, very big on Pair Lives does not need to replace The Sims 4 for you. Just because you play The Sims 4 doesn't mean you can't play Pair Lives. That's not the world I live in. So, you know, give it a try if that's what you're into. And if you're not, there's some packs, you know, the packs are on sale. So, you know, you do you, basically. All I have to say, you do you, fam. Okay, so I don't really like the crow on this. What an interesting design choice that makes. And then there's these little bistro lamps. Like I said, every day I'm like, this is why people use CC. It's also like, have I never noticed the crow on this? That's what I'm saying to myself right now. Like, or the little bird. Like, I've never noticed that before. Whatever. I'm not going to be able to fit anything else on that, will I? Alright, let's use the little bistro ones. Is that too quiet? Or, what do I mean by quiet? Dark. They have some stuff on the wall, which I kind of like. You said love Pair Lives. You haven't really played with Horse Ranch yet, other than Nectar, but I'm about to with your very veggie challenge. Oh, that should be fun. Dine Out. I didn't even say Dine Out. You hear how I didn't even say Dine Out? I didn't even say it. Again, it's something for your Sims to do, but I'm like, if it's between Dine Out and Spa Day, it's basically a toss-up. I think Spa Day is a little bit more reliable. They've done a lot of work. I'm not gonna pretend like they haven't done a lot of work on Dine Out. They have. They have. I think people, again, sometimes if you're a little bit newer to the Sims 4 community and you're kind of like worried about certain packs, the thing is, a lot of these packs, when they first came out, had like major issues that the Sims team has since resolved. But it is really hard to come back from that kind of a thing in this community. Like, the community does not forget. They barely forgive, and they damn sure don't forget. So some of the things that you might be concerned about with some packs are not actually the same sort of issue anymore. There might be a little something here or there, but overall, it's not that big of a deal. So Dine Out, you know, it still takes a little bit of time with the restaurants, but it's not as bad as it has been. And supposedly they're working on it. Although with the latest laundry list, it's like, they were like, actually don't ask about it. Isn't that what Spider said? Somebody said that in the Q&A that they did in the Discord, somebody asked about it and they're like, we're not ready to talk about it yet. And I'm like, that's really funny. That's really funny, because it does kind of feel like they just kind of said that was something they were getting I mean, they said it was something they were getting feedback on. So we'll see. Maybe they're still working on it. Like I said, that's my default. I'm like, they got to be working on it. Well, these are red flowers. Oh, maybe I can use these. I don't think I use these very often. Oh, this is bigger than I want it to be. I guess I can just scale it down. This feels like I want to alt place it. There you go. That's something. Raising horses is kind of a pain. You lost your watch streak, but you're back from the wedding, and yes, you did wear your natural hair, and I used styling products. Hey, hey, there's nothing wrong with wearing natural hair to a wedding. Listen, that one video was what's the word I'm looking for? Rage bait. Hold on, let me respond to this. Okay. You realize that you don't even really play with Dine Out. You usually can't be bothered to go to a restaurant, even with Dine Out Reloaded. You like that mod more for running one, and you never do. Yeah, running a restaurant with Dine Out Reloaded is top tier gameplay. But just going to a restaurant, I mean, you also saw, I like to take my Sims out to do stuff. And restaurants is something for them to do. I should probably even, that's what I really could do, or could stand to do in general, is more like world building with maybe doing some hobby classes and stuff for my Sims to go to. That's another reason to get businesses and hobbies, is to set up things like that for your Sims to participate in. It all comes back to like, what do your Sims do for fun? I feel like new players sometimes get a little lost, like, okay, and I already did, you know, I don't know, doing the chores at the house and raising the kids. Like, what else is there to do in this game? And part of what else there is to do in the game is going different places with your Sims. Maybe I should go to the bathroom first. Let's go to the bathroom first, and then we'll figure it out. So I have another... So we're not done with the bedroom, but I'm gonna move on. Just for a second, because I'm spending a lot of time just hovering. All right, so this is the bathroom image that I have. It's in Discord. Do you have to pay utility bills with Dine Out Reloaded? I really want to be able to pay bills. I don't think that was part of my experience, was paying the bills. So I don't want to say for sure, but my instinct is no. You don't have to pay bills. I don't think he solved for that or like considered that. So it's black, white. It's black, white, and like a maroonish red tile. Let's see what we got for that. The color I like is these damn diagonal tiles. Like, why are... Sorry, I'm trying to press that button. Like, why is there diagonal little tiles? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Who asked for this? Maybe we can do like a built-in shower, like how they have here. And then, where's the sink and the toilet gonna be? I guess over on this side. Okay, so we can do like this in here. I guess we'll have white trim in the bathroom. I can do like this. This is basically the same thing, right? Your only beef with businesses and hobbies is that if you have more than one business on the lot, when one is open, people still go to the other one. You want them to stay in the open business. Wait, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not know that. I feel like when I tested that, I didn't experience that phenomenon, but maybe the way I had it set up, I did, you know what? I did cut off like their ability to be able to go to the other location. Very Veggie is the first time you played with small businesses. You liked it more than you thought you would. Yeah, the businesses in these sorts of life sim games, almost like Business Simulator, they are fun. I'm just clicking anything. Let me see. So I can use the counters here. And then let's get, I guess, the toilet. I mean, not I guess a toilet. Ooh. Oh, there's only one color for this? Why is that? Okay, well, I might as well use this one. Oh, actually, I don't like that. That kind of reminds me of, like, a spa bathroom. I think I'd rather have, like, this. But do we want a black toilet? I don't think so, right? Maybe a stone toilet? Alright, TBD on that. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, the sleek bathroom kit, if you don't have CC like this already, again, pretty strong. Is it unnecessarily cramped to do this? Oh my God, do y'all remember when we did not have glass for our wallpapers? Like, that was recent. Like, for most of this game's history, that did not exist. Isn't that crazy? I also really wish they would have separated freaking archways. They can still do it. Okay, so one of the things I noticed is going into the tickets, they kind of, I don't know, I feel like they kind of blow off the suggestions section. Like, you either kind of have to report a problem, or you can report a suggestion, but it kind of feels like you're kind of screaming into the void, unless you go to the places where they're specifically asking for a suggestion. But to me, I'm like, hey, can you guys separate the archways from the doors? Like, that feels like a pretty reasonable request. Or can you provide us like a single full height archway? Right? The only full height archways it seems like we have are the double and triple wide. Like, you want to make a museum art gallery where you experience different rooms. So the red room would be full of red stuff that makes you angry. Pink room would make you flirty. Blue, sad, etc. Oh, that's fun. Are we still doing the Lurve legacy, or did I miss the whole thing? Oh no. Yeah, I finally built a house. Yeah, we're just getting into it. That's, yeah, all of this this is what I've built as of last stream. So this is where we are so far. I'm gonna come back to the outside later, basically. But it took me a while to figure out what we're doing for the floor plan. So you walk in, this is just kind of like the entry foyer area. Over here will be the living room. Over here will be the dining room. This is the kitchen. This is a mud room, whatever. Bathroom, and then the office. And then when you come upstairs, this is a bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, and then this is the laundry room, and then this is gonna be another bedroom and another bathroom, and then this is the primary suite, which is what we're starting with basically. And I guess we'll just do like that. Well, actually, if I want to, I actually don't know if it's better to do the sleek bathroom kit comes with some sort of glass divider thing. But we'll just do like this, that's fine. And then let's mess around with the tiles again, because we can do like a black and white marble, maybe rock and stone, masonry, and then tile. Oh, do we not have like a marble? Here's what I love. I love when it feels like I'm just making shit up. Because I'm like, yeah, we have this thing, don't we? It's like, do we? What color is Yasmin? Yasmin is also red. Yasmin was perfectly created as a companion for Cherry. They just so happen to have very similar complementary likes when it comes to style and stuff. Who would have thunk it? Not I. So, you know, grateful to, I think, Alicia who made Yasmin. I hope I'm not misremembering that. We absolutely have marble, right? Why am I being thrown off right now? It's under paint. It wouldn't be under wallpaper. Oh, there's this. Is this the one we have? No, right? No. It can't be. Not this one. That's it? There's... Okay. I guess I'll just use something else. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe I can use... I was going to say something from Decor to the Max, but I also think what I'm thinking of for Decor to the Max is a floor, not a wall tile. Okay. Okay. That might be it. We could have another marble one, but you're not sure. Yeah, again, it's like surprise is not the right word. I just want this to feel like fancy or elegant. And right now this doesn't really feel like that. I mean, maybe I'm better off just doing that. Yeah, maybe I'm better off just doing that. Okay. This is still kind of fun. Okay. And then let's put a mirror in here. Now, in a bathroom like this, honestly, like the full width, you know, this sort of thing would probably be best. Or like full height, you know. Let's see if I want to do that though. Oh, maybe we could have a vanity in here. All right, cool. Anyway, sometimes it's like, what do I put in all this space? Businesses and hobbies, then, but I also love Lustra cast, so gonna have to circle back on that. Oh, you're trying to decide which ones? You know, some of the floors and wallpaper are not marked in the way we would think they should be. Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I was like, well, let me click and make sure. But it's also like, it gets to a point where I'm like, I've played this game. I know we don't have this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Now, I never specifically looked for it, so that's why I was like, well, let me, you know, quadruple check. Now, would you have two of these? No, right? You would just have one mirror. Now, the way this is basically like, the inspo is like this. So what happens if I do, like, can I do that thing where it's like, oh, you get like a counter and you just make it really small? Do the Sims still use this? What bathroom sink am I using in here? Okay, this one. Do I have to make it small and then put the sink on it? They'll see you use it, right? Why isn't this getting smaller? I've got move objects on. Does that not work anymore? Oh wait, does it have to be like an island counter? I got there eventually, y'all. This works, right? No, wait, no! I just didn't want you to be, You also really like Nordhaven. If you had a third neighborhood, you would want to play in that world more, and it'd be on the top. Sadly, 2 neighborhoods keeps it lower on the list. That's the thing I forgot to mention about For Rent, is that the neighborhood is just really small. So what am I doing wrong? Is it just like this isn't gonna work? I mean, I could just do this. What? Now, why is this being weird? I mean, honestly, this is probably fine. It'll be off center, but you know, I can just make it look like it's on purpose. Also, what the hell? Is that clipping into the glass? You don't have all the packs, so you're super selective because you've got a baby MacBook. You can do 1 regular counter in the middle, then use the 2 end counters. I could do that. I think I'll allow this though. Let's put some lights on the outside. Okay, and this is when I need to go back to this so that I can narrow down what we've got going on here. And then we'll sort by color. That'll be fun. And let's see. So in the inspiration photo, they use a light that I know we have now. It's basically like one of these like sconces, but singular instead of like double like that. Okay. I lied. We don't have that. But I do like this one. I always end up using this one. Which should I use something else instead? Anybody ever like have to remember to breathe? Every now and then I'm like, inhale. I could use these, but I don't think I will. You said you feel like you're the only one in chat without all the packs? No, 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 no. I don't know if you can leave voice messages in Discord. I don't know if it's in my rules either. Just keep in mind, I only have all the packs because I'm a creator. I thought that it would just be appropriate that I had all the packs. And also part of the reason why I'm a creator is because I had most of the packs before I became a creator. You know, like that's I do this. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. I'm mostly true to this. I'm true enough. Maybe scale these down some. Or like raise it up. If that's what I can do. Is that all? That's basically a bathroom, right? Now I just need to actually decorate it. Okay. And get rid of these. So what kind of... Oh, I forgot I'm going to lose all this money on these damn lights. Whatever. Let's get like a regular one of these. Okay. And let's start back here and then move out. So I'm gonna want clutter and maybe wall decorations actually. I should probably take off. Actually, I like having the colors on in these moments because as I'm scrolling down, I am less likely to miss what I'm looking for because the same item repeats over and over again. So we can, you know, pick up these sorts of like soaps and stuff. Right? That's one thing. Oh, that's also a lot smaller than I thought it was. How cute. So I like this one, but I also like the one that comes with that kit. The sleek bathroom kit. That one's so good because there's a little, like a little loofah with it. How big is this? Oh, it's not that big. I was like, oh, maybe that can be kind of like used as a headboard or something. Oof. God, this song is awesome. It's also funny because every now and then I will be listening to, or listening / kind of watching a YouTube video that is not related to gaming at all. And then you'll hear this song in the background. I love it. It feels like an Easter egg. I'm like, how many people like are watching videos and are hearing the song and they don't know that it's from The Sims? Okay, so I said that there's a less likelihood of me missing what I'm looking for, but I guess the likelihood isn't 0. Now, I did download the free little maker things, but I didn't browse. I did not browse. I kept it real cute. There's this one. But I don't know about that. I guess it's in clutter. Oh, you don't have seasons? You don't have various other ones, but seasons is the ones that shocks people. The reason to have seasons is the holidays. But that's also like not super necessary. I feel like there's pretty decent gameplay that comes with seasons. The thing that detracts from seasons are the seasons themselves and the weather. The thing that you're paying for is the reason to not get it, actually. That's the reason to maybe avoid. Okay, this has 2 toothbrushes, so I'll place one of these. Is this a functional laundry basket? I guess we will find out. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to get a different one. Does anyone know if this one's functional? The one from the sleek bathroom kit? Let's flip the door, I guess, this way. Behind the door. It was sold to a ton of shows and movies too, right? Or one of the Sims had. Yeah, I think it's just like, it's like free to use. It's like copyright free, so anyone can use it. I think it's the Sims 3 music that there's issues with. At least that's what I've heard. I feel like I've just heard other creators regurgitate that. I don't even know if that's true. Oh wait, can we have this like towel rack here? Ooh, maybe we can have the towel rack like here. And then hopefully, yeah. I feel like that'd be a good place to have a towel. And then we need, I need some makeup. Oh, I was like, oh, perfume. But I'm like, no, this is the liquor. Matter of fact, we can put that in the kitchen so I don't forget it. Okay, that's what you gotta do, people. If you see something, then you're like, oh, right, that's right. I wanted to use that. Go ahead and put it down. Or at least if you're like me, because I will forget that I said that. Okay, so then there's this like bath trays. Maybe this one. See, this is the kind of thing though, like that makes me mad. Because I'm like, I don't want this comb. I want an afro pick. I really need to go on. I need to go on a full-blown afro pick crusade. I need to blow it up beyond reasonable, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hey, Ucha! Oh my gosh, thank you for subscribing! Please enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. If you are a member of my channel, or if you're subbed to my Twitch, please let me see the emotes that you get for being a member and for subbing in the chat. Please and thank you. But thank you, Uncha. Welcome. Also, I'm doing well enough. I'm having internet issues again. I don't know if you were here for the last round of the internet issues, just for more or less the entirety of my streaming career, but definitely picked up about like 6 to 8 months ago. They're back, and so I'm back on that ass. Okay? So I've already filed a complaint. So hopefully starting next week, it can actually get resolved again. Because I don't know what happened, but they are tripping. Ooh. Ooh, now this fancy stuff from Royalty and Legacy. Yeah, we can have that over there. That's kind of fun. I don't have nearly enough clutter, though, in my opinion. Sims 2 got me into writing. Before streaming, people would upload stories on the Sims 2 site. Anyone remember that? And do. I remember that for sure. I had a little series up there. I think I only did like a couple parts of it before like Sims 3 came out, but I was reading people's stories, I was writing stories, taking pictures. Oh my god, that was a time. That was a time for sure. That's why it's interesting, because in my youth I didn't even know about like Sims YouTube in my college years and stuff. Like I'm telling y'all, if I had known about this even like at all any sooner, I would have been into this. Like, this is right up my alley. I just didn't know people were doing that. So cool. Navigator items. Okay, so let's go, I think, under MISC. And let's get some other stuff. So I need some toilet paper. I always want to put the toilet paper, like, on the counter. But alas, I won't do it. So we have toilet paper. We need some towels. So we can get the hand towel. Let's get this hand towel. I don't think this is a good spot for it. Where are the other little towels? Was it here? We can get some tissues. Let me put some tissues over here. But, I thought there was little towels. I saw like a big stack of towels. I don't want a huge stack of towels. I thought we had like a little one now. It's like, what am I trying to see? They added the calendar to the base game though. Yeah. You need to turn prom off quick, fast, and in a hurry. Oh, skincare essentials. We'll put that over here. And then I guess what, cotton balls and stuff, we can put that over here. We can have some soap. I'm gonna have to alt place that stuff. Oh, the robes, finally. Okay. We can put one here. And another one like here, I guess. Since there's two of them. And, oh, see, this is what I was looking for earlier. Like these sorts of things. I think we got one more. These are the ones that come with the bathroom clutter kit. But I think we got one with the sleek bathroom kit as well. I can place this. We can place this neutral one. I know it's hard to see. Let me try to get down here. The size differences on these are actually crazy. I was gonna put something above the toilets. I don't know if we need to though. I feel like this kind of like brings down the chic. Maybe we'll put like a painting or something there. Or I was like, oh, do we put this up there? But like, nah. Like, there's no need. Oh, I was looking for the little towels. But the oh, yeah, like these aren't. Oh, I just need to dry my hands real quick towels. Like these are, but I was trying to avoid like hanging something right here. I think I just kind of wanted something right there. But I don't know if we have what I'm thinking of. I thought we had small towels, but if we had that, maybe I was thinking of the sleek bathroom kit. So let me go to that one first. But again, part of the reason why I like these, like this kit, is because it just feels a little bit like newer and trendier with what we're getting. Yeah, like these are really big, but I guess I can scale them down. I forget that that's an option. You have a few gifts sent over to YouTube. Oh my gosh, who sent me gifts? Let me come over here. Let me see. Thank you so much for the gift assist. Sydney sent me Jules for Happy Pride. Someone sent me Jules sent Sunday for hundreds. Someone sent me Sunday. Oh, someone sent me Happy Pride, and someone sent me stars. Ashley, Tawny, Sydney. Thank you. I'm so sorry. It didn't give me an alert. Oh my goodness. I've got to check my alerts. Why have my alerts forsaken me? Let me write that down. Stream Elements is tripping. Because that's where my alerts for YouTube are supposed to be. Stream Elements. But I will check it out. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. And happy Pride indeed. I hope y'all's Pride has been good. My Pride's been okay. I haven't done as much for Pride as I would have wanted. The roll towels from Spa Day. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I haven't done so much for Pride as I... What just happened? Did something just happen? I don't think so. The Sprite is your alert, right? Okay, I don't think I was like, did I lose anything? Let me save. Because that was weird. Oh my gosh. You can't tell me Sherry doesn't have portraits of herself around the house. That is a great idea, and we are for sure doing that. We are for sure doing that. Thank you for, because absolutely, I have got to self-portraits. Now, I love the idea that there are also, here's what I love the idea of. I love the idea of there being, like, she's got self-portraits, big self-portraits, but then also there are family portraits, just not nearly as prominent and extravagant as her self-portraits. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. That is so funny. It's this one. And ooh, right in here. Ooh. Oh, and these ones are smaller. Do I like the waffle knit though? Let's get rid of this. And actually, maybe what I like about it is that I don't need the red. Like I can use like the brown or the white or something. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Yeah. Okay, so a couple of things I think need to be all placed. This needs to be all placed. Maybe to like here. And then like this needs to be all placed. Right? Maybe to like here. Let's see. What am I dealing with? Okay, this needs to move. And then same thing, this needs to move. Good enough. Good enough. Any major thing that I'm missing? I'm gonna put a rug down. Ooh. 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 Let's do that one. Be who you are. She's got boudoir shoots for Yasmin as a wedding gift. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All I did for Pride was cut off all my hair. Now I look like someone's gay auntie. Let's go! Happy Pride, baby! Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's definitely the move. 100% support. Now I like this, but does it work with the tile? What did I do? I went to the gay bookstore, which I think I told you all about. And for Juneteenth. That's about the main thing I did. You know what's happening tonight? That I was like, do I cancel stream? And then I was like, no. But what's happening tonight? You guys know Jade Fox? And what's Jade Fox's girlfriend's name? I want to say it's like Morgan or something, but I don't think that's right. They're having a party in Brooklyn tonight, now. They're having a party in Brooklyn now. I don't know if they're like hosting it or if they're like working with someone to throw a party. But I was like, now that sounds like fun. But I was like, I just can't be on Thursday. I'm sorry. I feel like Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, there's always something popping off that I am not going to because I stream. That's just the decision I made. Maybe if I could rewind 3 years ago, I would have done Monday and Wednesday streams, you know. But alas, that's not what we do. We do Tuesday, Thursday streams over on these parts, round yonder. I mean, I feel like this is... bathroom rugs are not this big. Again, there are like actual bathroom rugs. No? Mindy! Oh, I knew it was with an N. Thank you. Yes, Jade Fox and Mindy are having a party. Oh my gosh. And all I could hope is like, they'll do this again. If I'm supposed to be at this party at any given point, they'll do it again. But unfortunately, on such short notice, like, if I want to do outside activities and I know ahead of time, I arrange the stream schedule to accommodate. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's like, if I know, like, yeah, y'all, let's reschedule the stream to a Wednesday instead so I can be outside on Thursday. I think I'm trying to do too much with this. Like, it does not need to... Also, why is the color off? I feel like they need to go back and look at this item. That's not good. And last time I tried to put a tassel rug in the bathroom, you guys freaked out. So let me not do that. Maybe even something simple like this is better for the bathroom. Yeah. Let me add something on the walls. The story of how they got together is hilarious. It is. Jada Fox is cool. I love her. Right. Yeah, they're having a party. Yeah, she basically, in case you didn't hear, Mindy, I guess, was like low-key harassed her at Jade's birthday party. And basically I feel like Mindy just inceptioned herself into being Jade's girlfriend. And I love that. I love that for them. You know, fortune favors the bold is what they say, right? So, you know, that's why I'm like, I just gotta hope. You know, it's like, oh, YOLO, live your life. But that sort of energy gets weird for me as an adult living in New York because something's always happening here. And I love that about living here. I really, really do. And it also is kind of like there are times when I'm like, you know, I'll just catch that next time. Or even like, you know, maybe I have to sit with the reality of like, yeah, I'd rather just be sitting at home, you know, on stream, decorating my little virtual house. Maybe that's actually what I would rather be doing, you know, on a Thursday evening. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes I want to be outside and sometimes I want to do this. Okay, so there's only white. The gold frames are reserved for the other things. But I do like the little subtle nod of like, hey, remember to spray behind you if you stunk it up. Like, does that need to be here, or would that be better like over here? Maybe that's better over here. And we don't need anything over here. Pride in Canada isn't until July, and you plan to do nothing but relax. And as you should. That's what I mean. That's the other part too. It's like, whatever I decide to do for Pride is what my ancestors, all of my queer ancestors who could not be who they wanted to be out loud and proud. That's all they really want, you know. Actually, I just got an inkling. Part of me was just like, that's not entirely true. Sometimes I have to think of myself like, okay, but if I was somebody's ancestor, right? You're not just kind of like if you just take me right now and make me somebody's ancestor, no, I don't necessarily just want you to be able to do like, oh, just whatever you want to do, baby. Sometimes I'm like, nah, go outside, live it up. You know, like, be outside for the both of us. Oh, this is just kind of like sheer. Maybe I go with this like matte thing. That's not comfortable. Why am I messing with this? Just leave this alone. Oh, because I wanted these to match. That's what I was doing. I was like, should these be in the same sort? That's what was happening. Okay. I was like, it should be in the same like neutral color family maybe. And then this one didn't have neutral. Okay. I was gonna say, ooh, not the lag. Let me save. Hey, Samuel. This is a bathroom rug. So small. I don't know. I can tell I'm getting hung up on something that, not to say it doesn't matter, but would my time be better spent elsewhere? Probably. So I'll do one quick pass again at these rugs to see if there's anything that really speaks to me, and then if not, let's just go back to the bedroom. Okay, I don't think so. Yeah, let me just move on. All of these things can be changed later. It's not permanent. Okay, so this is the start for the bathroom. I think it's a good start. I think it's cute. Okay, going to the bedroom now. So these things being like the same height, I'm not super into that. So I almost want to see if we can get a tall dresser instead. Beep, beep. And then maybe we can move this back over here. The only thing is, putting a tall dresser, I'm just like, where is that going to go? You know, we've got these. These are like floor to ceiling. Now, honestly, it would probably be best to do like a closet thing over here. But I put all this over here now. And it's like, I could put... What happens if I put the bed over here? I think this was like kind of my original plan. I don't know why I switched it. It made sense at the time. Who knows? Okay, so what happens if I move these back over here? And then... do I just need to like... oh... if I move this... it's not going to be centered over the windows. So then one thing I can do, because this is not real life, I can just move the windows over. And then it's like not a huge deal if I scooch this. That would also solve my issue with not having the wallpaper that I wanted over here. I guess I just love these built-ins. Is this one of those things where it's like we can do like this and then put some shelving above it. And it's like a closet vanity area. Let me do like this. Also, hopefully you guys aren't talking to me and I like missed it. Oh, is that what happened? No, I think it's good. That made me nervous. I was like, what happened? Okay, back to the bedroom. So, I'm thinking these came from the Grange mudroom kit. That's why I was saying that one is a pretty solid kit. If you like a built-in wardrobe moment and you don't have Dream Home Decorator especially, this is a pretty good option to me. Again, I guess, you know, I'm fully aware. The best option is just CC that you can download from elsewhere. I get it. The next best thing are the kits. And specifically the specific kind of kits that like fill in the gap for the kind of gameplay that you like. Let's see what we have for the style. If I go to, oh thank God, I was like, what does she like again? She likes contemporary and luxe, which is what I thought, but then I just wanted to double check. Luxe. Oh yeah, I was like, what am I looking for? This one, basically. That's with the same kit, I think. I can also use this chair. And then contemporary. Oh. Yeah, she's really gonna like her room. The House is Giving Glamorous by Fergie. Ah, wonderful. GLAMOROUS, yeah. You're flying. We might as well make all of those coordinate. There's no reason not to. Now, do I put in the shelves? Surfaces, displays. Oh, we've got these, which is part of the same kit for some storagey kind of moment above the vanity, if I so choose. And then this is kind of like open. I mean, frankly, this is not enough closet space for this house. Like, not nearly enough. And in fact, if I wanted to, right? If we really wanted to... What's wrong? Okay. We could make a little walk-in closet moment. Pretty intense though, right? To walk right in and there's a wall on that side. I don't know what I did here. That's a problem for me in a few moments. Does that do anything for me? Or is that just nonsense? Like, we could have a vanity in here and then we could just have more closet space. That is, again, made up because these Sims don't know the difference. And then there would basically have to be a door right here. Okay, anyone noticing I'm experiencing lag? I'm gonna have to restart the game. I don't know what I did. Is this me moving these back to where they were? And now it's just off center. Like I said, it shouldn't be. And at this point, I might as well move it to the front like that. Whatever. And then we could do... let me save. You don't need the wall. All right, what does it look like if I just... okay. If I decide not to have the wall? We could just kind of... I mean, this kind of feels like a desk. Right? Like it's an office desk. I don't really... I don't know. It'd be nice to not have everything against the wall. But this is fine. Doesn't the floor plan I use have closets? Maybe. The floor plan is... That's old news. Let me see. I'll just look. Yeah, I mean, technically... I mean, where I have the closets is where they are in the floor plan. There's like a door. But also the way that this is laid out is a little different in The Sims versus the way they have it in the floor plan. So, like I said, the floor plan was just a base. You know what I mean? It was a place to get started. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. Hold on. I'm grabbing my fancy snack. Also, Maxine is here, which I'm sure y'all have seen this whole time. Or maybe not. Hey, yo. Okay. Okay, we're back. V said, floor plan. Floor plan, we don't know her. Right. Listen, we do know the floor plan. The floor plan was a good place to start. But I know, you said, I know you did not think I was going to stick to it. 100%. You said, sleepy girl, I love her. So cute. All right, so you know me. Whenever I'm doing class at the moment, it's like we have to have the nearby floor length mirror so you can check your fit. Maybe. Maybe just. Sorry. Maybe just this one. Okay. She's been pretty chill this stream, which I appreciate. How would you describe Cherry? Well, I can tell you what her traits were supposed to be. She's supposed to be ambitious. And, but the way that I'm playing her, I guess she kind of hates her job. Like, she's a lawyer, she's going up in the law career, but then she doesn't like any of the parts that it takes to be a lawyer. They need to give us more folded clothes. I mean, is this just a shoes display? No, there's like a bag. How come I can't put this stuff in the middle? You know what I mean? Also, why is there only one slot? Let me stop. I'm gonna be honest. Pair of Lives really did spoil me when it comes to placing stuff. For sure. It's a completely different experience. Now, in Pair of Lives, most of the stuff that you can place is not functional. None of this is functional. What was I even gonna say? Most of the stuff isn't functional. We can change the sizes of anything as we want. But yeah, just the automatic free placing, very helpful. There was something else I was gonna say about it, but now I can't remember. The coach stuff. What did I... Oh. I filtered by maker packs, not base game. What is that under? Is it under clutter? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, right, the bag. Okay, good God. And like the trunk. Yes, that's right. Did we talk about the in-game advertising? I think we did for a little bit. But like, to me, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I hope people, because I didn't make any video about it, I don't know how much people were freaking out about it, and I'm grateful not to know. Because I'm like, this sort of thing, I don't have a problem with in the game. Maybe I should, but I don't. Because this is the sort of thing that, like, makes sense to me as a simmer. When the collabs make sense, it's fun. When the collabs are like SpongeBob, it's dumb. It's like, what are we doing? This is the sort of thing I have to hope they don't like eat upstairs or do anything dumb, or then they end up putting stuff up here. Okay, so we got this bag. Let's bring it up. So we've got another one here, and maybe, yeah, give us all the free collabs. I don't care about that. Right. After I read out some of the broken CC that I apparently just downloaded, we'll know how productive I've actually been. Okay. Okay, so it was the bag. I remember the trunk. Where was that? And it's not in sculptures, right? Is it called trunk? The coach trunk, yeah. I guess I could search coach. But it was just this stuff, right? Looks like 4 items. gnome coach art frame. You think this was a Easter egg? Yeah, I can do the simless version. I like the monogram. Almost wish we had the little monogram in a... Oh, I was gonna say in a Simlish version. Do we? That's the monogram in Simlish. That's English, 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 Simlish. Maybe I'll go with this one. Because I like having the monogram. It's kind of fun. Uh-oh, because I bothered her. Now she's down here bothering me. Hi, baby. You cold? I'm not going to turn off the air, though. It's so warm. Hi. Can I get you pets? You want scratches? Yeah, you want scratches. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You're so cute. She's so sweet. You never seen a more disturbing case of mass hysteria hypnosis than those Coach bags. The Coach... I mean, come on. With the cherries on it? Absolutely. Never been a more relevant moment. Ooh, like an old vintage. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... maybe just like a black one of that. Yeah. I like it. Except for the lunatics that voted for the orange one. Y'all heard that he's on his last little... He's on borrowed time, according to some folks. He should have been out of here a couple months ago. But there's a... I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but there's some sort of maybe pseudo-investigative journalism happening that they think that he's taking some experimental drug that's keeping him alive. Because he should have been gone. And that's an interesting thing. The charm, I know, right? I wonder if there's any more cherry stuff. Right, I know, and I'm not gonna know. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to like playfully stumble upon it. Hi, babe. Hi. Hey, yo. You are loved. There's these little sneakers, but these sneakers are so much larger than the other shoes. Is there anything else? It's like, what? Oh, okay. It's got to be small. I got to put something small here. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? Why would they? I don't Let me stop. Let me stop. Also, I don't like how there's no actual display of jewelry we can put on this. That will always be confusing to me. I feel like I'm missing shoes. There should be another pair of shoes. Let me type shoes. You had a couple clients that kind of lost their minds over the Coach stuff, that I couldn't understand it. I've seen the bags up close, I've touched them. I just don't get it. I mean, people like what they like. Okay, here we go. I was like, I'm missing so many shoes. Okay, so I'm gonna put a pair of these down here. All right, these kind of like tossed over little heels. Love it. And then, oh, it's gonna be annoying. So let me do like that, and then we can start alt placing. It's like, I don't want to alt place. Like, not even a little bit. I want things to make sense with the spacing here. Like, that kind of goes back to one of the things that they're fixing in the laundry list. Where... Oh. These are kind of clipping. Let me scooch this over a little bit. Where it's like, they're like, oh, part of the reason why some of the saves when it load is because there was all these like move cheats basically that people were using. And it's like, yeah, people are using all these move cheats because however the actual placement for these items work in this game don't make a ton of sense. They never have. But like, it just feels like you have all this empty space where it looks like there could be something else there. I think that's why it's tough. All right, so I gotta place something. Oh, I don't have to place anything up there? Okay, bet. So then I'm gonna bring this up. And then again, they didn't tell us how much stuff can lead to an issue with like the infinite loading, aka save corruption, when it comes to the cheats. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this, and let's get rid of this one. And then look, now it's like I've got all these shoes. We can have birdies, right? I think Mitch McConnell passed and they're hiding it. You know, the thing about that is I would hope that that's not true. But it does seem like it. Because, and I say like I would hope that's not true more so because of like how morbid and insane that sounds. Not to, you know, use ableist language, but it's just like, it sounds absolutely horrific and so manipulative and crazy that they would just not tell us. Like, we have a right to know. So, or, you know, and the flip side of that is that, you know, he's just on life support for weeks, you know, to what is it, 10 days? I don't know. This to me, what is this? Bug bite cure. This looks like a fancy perfume. Ooh, or another liquor. Actually, I won't place this. It's not like not even worth scaling down. Okay. So I feel like that's a good start. Let's get some art. Let's look at all the art. Now, photos don't have an environmental score, right? I feel like they should. I don't think they do. Yeah, the Crystal Creations bus, right? I'm like, if only we could actually display some jewelry on this. Or if they had some swatches that had jewelry on it. Or gave us another one, the exact same item, but with jewelry on it. So it can look like we are displaying our jewelry, but sure. Sure, the way they have it now, it's just like, I guess I'll be grateful to have some little decoration, you know? Okay, let's see what we want to put in here. Oh, okay, I guess to start, let's start with contemporary. And see what that gets us. Ooh. This one from the base game, that one update that we got. This one's pretty good. And I need curtains in here. That's the other thing. This is also a really big piece. Oops. I'll put like a painting. And then let's get some plants. Or at least a plant. We could do the classic. Oh, this actually isn't the classic that I was thinking of. I was thinking of the one that comes with Dream Home Decorator. But I will happily use this as well. This feels like a good little hallway plant. We need a chandelier, of course. Let's go grab one of those. Lighting. Okay, and then, oh, this is contemporary, huh? Oh, these ones, I absolutely, y'all know I love these. I love these. Maybe we can put this in like the closet area. It kind of feels like a party. It would be nice to do like a singular pendant, like the inspiration. I feel like we have something like that. But maybe I need to go under luxe. Or it doesn't need to be contemporary or luxe. But it's kind of fun to see what's in that category. Oh, right. This one is also always really fun. Okay, I can put that there, but actually I don't. Let me look for a singular kind of like pendant thing. We may not have that. The lighting and the rugs are the two things that I feel like I'm always complaining about in this game. This Love Struck one, kinda. Is this the shortest? It might be the shortest. Oh, I just am not streaming. Perfect. Are y'all... If you can hear me, can you put a 1 in the chat? Because I'm thinking you can't hear me or see me or anything. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, crazy. On my end, it's making it seem like I'm not even connected. Almost. Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me and see me? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I can see y'all's comments, but on my end, it looks like I'm not even sending through a signal. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if y'all are here, I'm seeing ones now. Nick responded with 8-8, so TBD on whether she heard me or not. Okay. I can just do like the vintage glamour light. It's like, do I like that better? I don't think so. I think the Love Struck light is probably the closest to what I would have wanted in this space. Now, there's this alt Love Struck light that's kind of cute. Definitely a different vibe. I can use this high school year's like pill light. Oof, that one's really big. The globe light is also fun. Oh, it's not a globe. I always think it's a globe. It's not a globe. It's like leaves and shit. I always think that's a globe. Now we can use this from Batu. Those are so... Some of these are so odd. Some of these are actually pretty interesting, and some of them are odd. Elton John with those massive boots is bizarre. Yeah, it's making it look like my OBS is not working, so I don't know. How strange. Nicholas showing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look into why OBS is doing that. This used to be my old favorite light. This one from Fitness, whatever. Maybe I need to use this instead. Like, that's a classic. I can use this light, which is like similar to what's happening over there. Wrong item. Yeah, like they're related, but they're not exactly the same. I kind of like that. That's kind of fun. Okay, so we got this. Now the last thing I think is that I really need to lock into for this is the curtains. God, this is gonna take me forever. I'm gonna have to do this off stream. Yeah, because I think next week I want to play. So I need to take a serious look at how I'm gonna move on from here. I would hate to do it without y'all. So I don't know. Let me think about it. Between my streams, like if my streams weren't being like as they are right now, I think I would be more inclined to just like, okay, let's stream a little bit more this weekend and just do it. Oh no, it's gay weekend. I do have at least one activity planned. That's why I was like, oh, my pride hasn't been that eventful, but this is the last weekend to lock in any events, at least here anyway. I can do like the desert looks, like these. Yeah. You said it's gay weekend every weekend. Yeah, but it's specifically Pride. Dyke March is happening this weekend, and I think I want to go. I need to message my friend and be like, hey, you want to go to Dyke March? We usually go. That's actually kind of like what my weekend is hinging around. And so I might do a party, or I might go to the beach. I don't know. But I think the main thing that I'm trying to do is Dyke March. That's always fun. It's a good time. I'm not like a super fan of the Desert Luxe curtains in this space. I don't think. Maybe it's the color. I think I was more so picturing like this royalty and legacy kind of thing. Oh, okay, maybe not this. YouTube is so messy. Luckily, a majority of mine have been pop-ups and not too bad. Oh, if you're talking about ads. Oh, these ones are like sheer. But ooh, do they have shorter ones though? This is kind of fun. I haven't used these. I kind of like that they're sheer. I don't know if I like that they are, that it's silver. But I like the drapery of it all, which I think is more what I was going for. Oh, there's these red ones, but that kind of would make me want to change the wall. Ooh, should I go with these? What do we think? Do we like that better? I think I do. Because I wanted like a drape kind of a curtain. It's like I could go through and pick the color and then not have these problems. Oh. Just wanted to move this. Maybe move this forward, I guess. Move this over and forward so it's not clipping. Or not clipping as bad. No. No. You've gotten so used to being gay that I don't need a festival to make me feel better about it. Oh, Roger, you and me are so different. I need the affirming festivals. I guess that's not true. I didn't do my normal gay activities this year. Yeah. I don't know what it was. This year I was just like, meh, meh. But I'm normally all about it. I love being outside. What do I usually say? I love seeing and being seen. Just the whole thing. That's why you go outside. It's to see and be seen. Be about that action. Too many curtains. Do we like this? Do we hate this? How do we feel about it? Sorry, I was just debating if I want to move the bed. I don't think I do. What would go over here? A little bench? Maybe? Like, do I get rid of the curtains on this side and just put a bench? Do I just get rid of this curtain, maybe? Yeah, I spent a lot of time on Run Room. I don't regret it, actually. I don't regret it. But I do need to get a move on. Okay, I'm looking at the ottomans. This one comes, ooh, with life and death. We'll go with this one. Her room is giving sultry vampiress. For some people, the older you get, the more it wears off. I used to be front row center back in the day. Oh. I need to increase my gay activities by 30%. Honestly, Maddie, that's a perfect amount that I also think. I'm like, man, I think I just need to be 30% more. Just my solution is like outside, but maybe it's not even outside. I just need to be 30% more. Okay, I think this is cute. I think it's a good start for Yasmin and for Cherry. All right, let's jump to the nursery. You know what I mean? Like, let me do this in order of importance. So I think I want to do the hallway, the laundry room, and the nursery. So let's get in here. So we've got a lot of different things. First of all, I don't know. It's like, when's the last time I did... Sorry, I hit the button. When's the last time I did a proper nursery? It's been a long time. We don't know anything about the kids, what their expectation is, personality, or anything like that. So all we need to do is really focus on... This is basically another Cherry Yasmin room. That's really what we need to do. So, yes, lean baby. But let's not lean so baby that object can't be deleted. What if I got another one? Nothing here can be cloned. Yikes. Because I'm sitting here like I should have gotten the bassinet that came with that one kit. That's what I should have done. And I think I knew it at the time and I didn't pull the trigger. Let me see. Well, I gotta come up with a different phrase. I think I knew it at the time, but I didn't commit. That's all I gotta say. This one, maybe. Yeah. Because there is like... Sorry, wrong button. These, And we can't move the baby, right? Let me Google it. Change baby bassinet. How to change him for a baby bassinet? Anything? And it might not be able to. Yeah. Okay, someone said you can try moving the baby to another family, getting the bassinet you want, and then rejoining the baby to the family. This worked for me. I moved the baby to another household. I went to play your household, delete the old bassinet, and then put the new one you wanted. You went back to manage families, moved the baby back, and then the newborn was there. So that's what I gotta do. They don't even have color yet. No. The babies have color. I don't know what this is about. This is because I'm in the build mode. All right, so I'm gonna move this because the babies are gonna let's work. Let me try to work with the bassinets I think I want to use in this situation. How about that? Then in that same kit, so this is where we start. This is what I mean by the kits. You know, the good and the bad thing is the kits are very specific. So if you have a very specific use that you can actually see yourself using them with, you're good. Okay, so we got an infant. And it doesn't need to be goth. It just needs to be glam. That's like, I need to do glam nursery. So I'm saying that out loud for myself as well. And I will, the other crib that was in there to me didn't give glam. This one is closer to giving glam. And then now that I'm thinking about glam, let me get those glam shelves that I did not use in their room, right? So like a couple of these. We need a couple built-ins for storage. I told you I should have restarted. I didn't plan this out either. Oh, you know what? Where's the diaper thingy? Here, diaper thingy. Here, diaper thingy. Maxine's looking at me like, are you cool? It's like, nah. Okay, let's show all. So from this, it'd be nice to use a brighter something, you know? Like, should I be using this instead? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. No one get locked in on the colors. No one get locked in on the colors. But let's say that we're working with this color palette instead. What's this? That's kind of like neutral. What's the coordinating one to this? Do we not have it? So what? They left me hanging here? Okay, if you look at these swatches, all right, and then compare it to these swatches, it's like, am I missing something? It feels like I am. Like we're missing like a gold. There's the neutral. Maybe I'll go with that. And then go back to this. Yeah, whatever. You already know V has renovation segments for every event her Sims go through. Wait, what? It was already decided that her name shall be Mirashito. Who are you talking about? The last child? Okay, so we've got the core of stuff in here. And then, oh yeah, we need like a little closet. Oh yeah, so we've got this thing. This, I mean, this could just more or less be sponsored by the kit. But we need to intermix some stuff. Okay, yeah, definitely that. Yeah. Now, the question is, where do we want the layout? Like, what do I want the layout to be? This is the door. This is a bathroom. Okay. Which, let me take the same floor. I mean, the floor can be downgraded a little bit. I mean, oh, the bistro. That's kind of nice. I won't change it in there, but it's kind of nice for in here, no? There's also this one. I also kind of like this one too. This desperately needs to be changed. Okay, so I can already see as I'm doing this, I am losing the thread a little bit. I need to go back to laying out the nursery. I distinctly remember saying it doesn't really matter what happens with that when I placed it down. And that was stupid when I did that back then. Because I knew I was going to come back and be like, actually, it should be this. I just didn't want to use the super expensive one. How much was that? Let me just put it back. Is there a better color? That's terrible. I like this. I just don't like the, I just don't like the shower curtain color. Again, I already did this. So I landed on what I thought was the best at the time. But maybe I didn't know what I was talking about. Marishina Amor Romaine Lurve the Third. You guys are so funny. They're infants for how long? 2 days? Yeah. What, you think it's not worth the effort? Because if you think it's not worth the effort, you would be incorrect. Guys, this is what The Sims is all about. Doing things that don't entirely make sense for the fun of it all, okay? This is The Sims. Plus, it doesn't even matter if we use all this stuff or how often they use it, because it's like, we've got the money, and this is our legacy house. We're gonna be in here for a few streams. This is where they're gonna grow up. And I think as I continue to like build and make stuff, we'll get faster at this part. I don't build very often, so I'm like rediscovering, I'm like, where is everything? What am I looking for? Okay, so I think the paint can stay the same, but you know what? We should have the little mural. We should have a mural. A little. We can have this in here. Oh, we could do this one. This one from Enchanted by Nature. Though, oh, I was gonna say, they don't really have a red one. This is kind of fun. We just prefer to watch it catch fire. Wow. Crazy. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what? I think the chat's actually rooting for me. And then I look and see what y'all are saying, and that could not be further from the truth. Okay, this is good. This is a good little thing. And then let's get a rug in here. Let me save also. There's also a lot of space to like teach the kids stuff, which is kind of good. It's not very glam. Animal print in the kids' room? Maybe. Or like the swirly one. So I definitely like this. I just kind of feel like it kind of clashes with the cute little mural. So let's see what we have, because maybe there's like a little shaped thing. I'm like, glam, but complements the mural. Glam, but complements the mural. Can I do it? Can she pull it off? Beep, boop, beep, boop. We can do some leaves. A bunch of leaves everywhere. It's not really the vibe that I want it to be going for anyway. We could do some more modern looks. It's kind of like earthy, you know, like it kind of reminds me of like if you were cut into a tree, you know, that's close. What's this? Yeah, I'd rather have that one. Love to chat. You think we have lettuce? I don't think I spelled lettuce that way. right? One of the kids is definitely named Romaine. I might have spelled lettuce like that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Again, we'll see in a second. In a second, I mean several minutes. But when I say in a second, I mean, you know, eventually. Okay. Okay, yeah. I might just go with this. And then let's go back to kids. And then infants and toddlers. Oh, okay. Well, this is where some of the stuff is that I want to use to decorate. So we got some of these. Oh, we need like a little side table. What's this? We got a stack of diapers. I also feel like that should kind of go on a side table. Do we have like a little... This feels claustrophobic. Alright, gotta flip the door. Yeah, I don't much care for that. Maybe let me scoot this over a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then... Yeah, I mean... I don't know if there's anywhere else I can put this. But I imagine... I mean, y'all tell me. I feel like you would want like a little table or something next to stuff that you're doing so that you can grab what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Oh. What's this? Oh. Haven't used that. This little wheelie storage, I feel like is the move. But then it's like seeing it actually placed feels kind of like not right, you know? Oops. Like it's in front of the door. And then, I mean, is that what the shelves are for? Let me go back to displays. The music is so soothing, right? Lettuce almost made it. Justice for lettuce. Oh, right. It was Prince. That's why you guys said Prince earlier. Yes. Prince and Romaine. Thank God. Somebody's got to be looking out for me, you know? Somebody. It ain't always the chat, which comes as a surprise to me every single time. I like these two for looking like it's like a built-in little thing, but my only hesitation about this is I feel like these kind of clash. So maybe I just need to let it go. Let me go back to kids. And let's go back to here. So what do we... Oops. What do I have here? Remembering to breathe. Okay, so... You know what else they have never fixed? Oh, wait, these are new too, right? These base game ones? They never fixed the infant playmat thing. Because you're supposed to be able to change that. And then, like, it just doesn't work. And they just never did anything about it. Put that over here. There's no decoration section, right? Oh, lettuce made it and Romaine missed by a hair. Okay, so it's Prince and Lettuce. Obviously, I haven't looked at these babies' names in over a week. Alright, let's get a toilet. Where would the toilet be? Like here? Here? In the room? Maybe next to the changing table? Antique blocks. So cute. There's no toy chest in here. I just kind of like, by the time they need a toy chest, we can decorate a room. I won't get like a bed or any of that stuff yet. There's a lot of good kids stuff now with all the content. Attach a bin to the table. Thank you. I was like, is there a chic trash can? There's this one. I guess the storybook one must not have come with one. Narrow. Okay. So then, if she must be letters, her middle name should be and tomatoes. They're so funny. What am I? I can place more stuff up here. That's kind of what I was looking for. Just a few more little clutter items. Oh, this is a little toy. This is cute. I'll bring this down here. That's what I was gonna put down on like a side table, but I let it go. The little combs and stuff. Okay, let's use that one. That one's cute. Okay, so this is like a gist of a nursery. I feel like it's something. What am I missing? Art. I figured it out. And we can have the little, oh, the little mobile thing is like installed. That's right. So they got to do that. Do one of these. Oh, they added more colors of those. Or maybe they didn't. And I've just never seen those colors. Wait, that's weird, because they're supposed to be matching colors of all these. Did they add more when they added the little, the new playmat? Okay, well, then I'm just gonna use these ones. Where I can have, like, a matching set. Okay, so we got that. And then Maraschino, Narissa, Lurve. You guys are so funny. Oh, this little stand. Okay, that's a maybe, because I don't know about those colors. Oh yeah, and then we've got some more little shelves. But we picked the glam shelves, so I'm happy with the glam shelves. Oh yes, this little thing from Storybook Nursery. I was like, dang, I can't even, I'm like, where is it? Let's go with this one. And then we have like a little laundry basket, which you know you need laundry. Oh, I asked you guys earlier if the sleek bathroom kit little hamper, if that's functional. I think it's not, right? Like they actually need a hamper, or they're gonna end up with clothes everywhere. Oh, the little nightstand with the little lamp. That could be cute. Maybe put this here, and then we can get a little nightstand. I'm like, does this make sense? Maybe. It's like, I don't really need this. But you love adding all the clutter to your Sims homes. Your fave is all the shit to the kids' rooms, and then they can't even get in there and go to bed. Right. I was like, oh, where's the like giraffe? I'm gonna add the little giraffe, but there'll be more to decorate. There'll be so many more. This isn't even really a kid's room. This is the nursery. Oh, you know what I realized? I am missing a crib. Technically, we need 3 cribs. I think. And we're gonna need multiple of these. Again, I have to keep moving and not even think about it. I can't think about it for too long, okay? Or I get intimidated. This doesn't really make any sense. Let me see. Maybe that. Yeah. That's cute. And then let's get some curtains. Curtains. Then in Derek's band. You still need base game chair in the gallery. Yes. I haven't, you know what's funny? I haven't actually forgotten. I just haven't done it yet. And every time I load back up, I'm like, no. So these are lists of things that I need to be investigating this weekend between finishing this damn house, or not even finishing it, but getting it to a point where it's like when I load back in on Tuesday to like play the save, we're not still decorating. Because that's the other thing. It's like, this is fun. We are on short lifespan, you know? So all of the effort it takes me to like do this, they will be gone very shortly. I am aware. I am aware. All right, I don't want this to clip. This is what I mean. Like, is alt placing this? Is this like the movement cheats that they're talking about? Because if so, that's a problem. I mean, I don't want to use the white curtains with that bassinet here. Maybe I can do the black ones. I was gonna do brown, but maybe the black ones are better. Okay. This is kind of cute. That's a cute little moment. Okay, so we got that. And can we bring this off the wall a little bit? Okay. Add and subtract is needed, but the place needs to be furnished. We have 38,000, 3 bassinets and 1 crib. They stay basket babies for 1 day. Yeah, I know. I thought about that too. I was like, do I need to go ahead and plan for another crib right now? Is that like a better use of our space? I feel like I need to get rid of this. What's funny is, like, I am perfectly aware that I do this myself. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know if they'll be able to get past this. This is temporary. This is temporary. All right, so we've got. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, because the babies might age up, like, more or less the next time we're in here. Never played on short lifespan. All right, let's get a light. Oh, didn't I say this was the light that I was thinking of in the other room? Glam nursery, glam nursery. This is kind of fun. Oh, it's not the vibes. Glam nursery, glam nursery. I can use the same lights. How many kids are there now? We've got 3 out of 4. So we will need one more. That we do kind of need to get bacon in the oven very soon. There we go. That's something. I'm not liking these walls. This is when we could use like maybe a pinstripe or something like this. Okay, yeah, I feel better about that. Like, the whole room's wallpapered, but this has the fancy mural wallpaper. Should we do like that? Maybe, actually. Yeah. I'll allow it. Okay, I feel better about this. Does anything go on these? Dusty trinkets. Dusty trinkets in the baby room, sure. What's the genders again? So far we have 3 boys, I think. Yeah. Prince, Lettuce, maybe. Prince and Romaine. And then Asher, I think, is the oldest. I mean, we could put pictures and stuff. We do need to take family pictures. I like this little llama. I'll put the llama in here. The playlist is making me feel like you did when you were a small kid, with no worries and all the loved ones in a good healthy and alive, good vibes. Did you play Sims a lot when you were younger? It could be like 90s, early aughts. Just good vibes. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm gonna do, first of all, excellent first start. Let's put this in here. And then let's put these. Let's put this all around. The default should be red. It might be a little overwhelming. Okay, so now let's see if styled rooms can help us out. So if I go to MISC and filter by laundry day, what do we got? We have an ironing board. Grab that. And then we've got the hamper. We've got a sink. Oh yeah, we've got this thingy. And put that in here. We got some clothes. We got a little bucket. Oh no, that's the sink. Okay. What about this one? This has a shelf. I don't know how I feel about those shelves though. But we can get some more glam. Oh, actually, let's get upper cabinets. That's probably a better idea. For up here, because I was like, what's missing? We need some upper cabinets. There we go. To imply that there's storage in here. And then let's get rid of this for this. Also, I realized I didn't put toilet paper in there. I didn't put a lot of stuff in there. Let's at least put toilet paper. Let's warm up the light in here. Yeah, let's do a warm light. I think normally in real life, I like cool lights better. Is that true? Actually, let me think on that. The mood feels nostalgic and comforting to me for a reason I can't identify. I love that. I think we need a towel. We need what would be kind of like baby bath stuff, maybe. There's this. There's like this in here. Okay, that's something. You know, just to get started. What's this? Oh, proposal sign. Why is that in here? I don't know why I don't know why that's showing. Let's get a simple bath mat. One of these. Great. Actually, we'll leave the default color. That's fine. And then in here, this is one of those walls that I'm never gonna see, right? Not in real life. Most of the time, it's really gonna look like this when I'm doing it. We're not even gonna see the upper cabinets. So I might put a runner down here just like I see something decorative, but all in all, it's you know, this is kind of like a room that I'm gonna despise, right? Like, why even come in here for anything? Is what I'll say every single time laundry is created in this house. I'll be like, why did I even have laundry? You wish you could switch to baby bassinets? Oh no, I'm going to. That was what I thought I was gonna do, and then I got sidetracked by remembering that there was other stuff I wanted to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so anyway, so I was gonna say, like, I was gonna put some wall art up here, and then I was like, I'm not gonna see that wall most of the time, so I'm not gonna do that. Wow, is this the only kind of thing like this we have? Uh-huh. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. Someone go to Twitch to do save notification. I saw you say that. You're so funny. Am I even on Twitch? I am so surprised right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's like, it looks like I may not even be on Twitch. That's also part of the issue. Her Twitch stream ended. Yeah. The people on YouTube sent me to tell you to save. Wait, what? I'm not even gonna restart it. Yeah, but something happened with OBS and streaming this, and This Mercury retrograde is about to put me through it. I can tell. That's really what, all I'm learning right now is that this is about to be a rough one. I haven't had any pretty serious like Mercury retrograde moments these last few times, and this one is starting to feel like it's about to be a doozy for me. Okay? Actually, let me copy this one. Oh, does it not copy the light warmth? Because that's what I wanted to copy it for. Warm. Yeah. Let's warm it up so it doesn't feel so clinical. Yeah, I think I usually like the cooler one, but I don't know. Now I am using different browns. So let me use the darker brown. I need to remember that that's the one I'm using. Okay, cool. This has like the wallpaper. That's fine. Oh, actually, I don't have that in here anymore. Do I want that in here? I got money back for that. Yes, I will allow it. And then what are we doing in here? Okay, let's go switch the babies at least. And then that'll be a job well done for this evening. We have a kitchen. We have 2 upstairs bathrooms. I didn't put the bathroom in downstairs. This is exciting. I think I can wrap this up this weekend. I mean, maybe I'll try to go live and try to fight with it. So it will obviously be unprompted. I am going to go live tomorrow, but again, I think I'm going to have the same sort of problem. So I don't even know, dude. But I'm going to be playing Mecha Chameleon again. Just for silliness. I don't like these, but I'm glad I put them all in so I can confirm I didn't like it. What would I rather have here? There's these life and death ones we can use again. I always like the horse ranch ones a lot. This fencing is really good to me. Oh, we can try this, the growing together. This color feels a lot warmer than I want it to. Okay, bye, Roger. Am I using black stairs? Okay, wait. Actually, let's do dark brown and see what I get. These ones are interesting. I don't think I've ever used these. Maybe for a reason. I still can't tell what's happening. Like, are the stairs basically black? I don't know what's going on. Okay, but there's no railing here. Man, this entryway area is actually pretty awesome. I could add in some more built-ins down here if I wanted. There's some good space happening here. This is it started off a little bit rough, but I think this is pretty good. Oh, I thought it was done. You're not actually leaving. Oh, okay. Oh, no. I was just like letting y'all know what's going on. So tomorrow I'm streaming Mecha Chameleon. It's probably going to be another pain in the ass. Okay. And then specifically because of what's your last name? Neo? Because of my internet problems. So, manage households. Transfer sims between households. And then we're going to say other households. Ravenwood. I guess it doesn't matter. It could be you. Okay, we're gonna transfer the babies. I say, okay. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna build. Just going through my build folder, trying to find the one single broken CC that seems to be holding me up all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Okay, so I can't get rid of it. So I have to actually go into the house. That's one way to get rid of the kids. Bye, babies. Have fun living with your foster mom for a bit. Right. Okay, so we're gonna load in here. All this to get rid of the bassinets I don't want. That's really what it is. And I should go ahead and buy the other one just in case, because I don't know what's happening. Okay. Done. Gone. Over. Okay. This baby is just in the laundry room. So that sounds like a fun thing for me to deal with later. What's happening? It's just like... Oh! The game is confused. Love that for me. Okay, teleporting the baby who is hungry and sad and hates wake up time. Okay, great. And let's go into build mode one more time and see if I can purchase these. Okay. Just needed a second to register that there were no babies here. That's all. Totally understood. And then we're going to go to manage worlds. You didn't even think you could do it like this. Right. We can thank our good old friend Reddit via our old good friend Google. So now we're going to manage household and then transfer sims between households. Okay. Other households. And we're gonna go to Ravenwood. And oh, is it now under my households? Yeah. Okay, thank you. They're gonna just have this relationship with this sim. Okay, so we're gonna hit okay. And then I'm also really quickly gonna move you out of my played household. Thanks. And then y'all as well. And you. And you. And these are my tiny towners, so we're good. I'm gonna hit save one more again. Actually, let's hit save once we get in here. Actually, those are famous last words. Let's go ahead and hit save. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could play piano. Okay, so now we're back in the house after we've transferred the babies out of the house for a moment and then back into the house so we can use the bassinets I want to use now that I picked bassinets. Okay, so then it's going to be like, okay, yeah, lettuce. There you go. Of course, because why would they put the babies right next to each other, right? Why would they do that? I don't know. That would make too much sense. I'm gonna do like this. Okay? Great. Love that for me. Oh, look, and you're taking care of the baby. Perfect. And then, when you're done feeding him, he needs to go to his crib. Ravenwood Family Day! Which is happening right here, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe when you're a little older.
Oh, Nubu.
Can we plan your outfit? doing all the things. Grown lettuce. Remember that time we lived with the random lady has babies? Okay, let's see. Now, honestly, every day doesn't even really matter because it's kind of like we will never see the everyday outfit. Sorry, I'm pausing because I'm like, what do I want the baby's hair to be like? I guess like this. He's got an interesting look, huh? Okay, so let's like I said, it doesn't really matter what he wears for every day. But because you don't have your own choices that you can make yet, you're just gonna be dressed as a little, I'm gonna do my best to do a little well-dressed little baby, okay? Just maybe you can wear some of these. We don't need to do too much. We'll do like this. And then the little shoes again. Perfect. And then sleepwear. We got so many options. So we're gonna have so many babies, so I don't feel the need to do like everything right now. Maybe this, and then like a little red polka dot diaper. That's kind of cute. And then party wear. Let's just pick a full body outfit. The little ghost is so cute. Or just like the all black little suit. I like the bucket hat. The bucket hat is a vibe. I mean, I guess it's for like sun protection. That's hilarious. And same thing for this. It's like you can wear sunglasses. I was gonna say, they got necklaces for the babies. And then that doesn't go with your little hat. I'm like speed dressing this baby. Let's give you little khakis. And then you can wear your little sandals. Your little red sandals. And then cold weather. I don't even know if you'll see cold weather. But just in case. They should have little baby mittens. Okay, actually this outfit is awesome. With the matching glasses. I am gonna get rid of those glasses. Whoa. That was crazy. That zoom in was wild. Never seen that before. Oh, I can just give you body whatchamacallits in this mode? I didn't know that. Okay. He has Wanda Sykes' nose. Yeah, right? I was like, he looks like somebody. Yeah, he definitely looks like Wanda Sykes. Okay. Alright. I mean, that is a child. That is an infant. We will mostly see the infants' sleepwear. That's all they wear. I wish maybe after you change their diaper, they would automatically change into like their everyday. He will grow into his looks. You guys are so funny. Asher, you're so cute. Okay. Get put to bed. Oh, yikes. JK.
Oh,
JK. You need to get a diaper change from Cherry.
Night.
Ooh, yikes.
Night.
That's horrifying. Hey, if you ignore the rest of the house, this looks pretty good, doesn't it? Infant lesson. Hey, I need my dirty diaper change. Don't try to go night-night. Don't try to go night-night. Get your dirty diaper change. Dang it. What's happening? I was about to go off. Oh, no. No! Lettuce!
Oh,
my God. Cherry's not having fun. Where'd you throw that? There's a trash can right here. Oh, right. You're still in the house. Lilith gotta go. Okay, so I'm gonna let's deal with lettuce. Baby care. Feed. I guess I could just age all the babies up, and then that would deal with that. But I'm trying to not do that. Okay? I know, what's wrong? What's wrong? It's okay. Again, I love the baby care with those nails. That's my favorite. I'm assuming you're hungry. Change diaper again? Oh no, that must be old. Because you're good now. Try go night night.
Sure.
Fake it till you make it. Yasmin has been impressing her boss with her ability to adapt quickly and produce clean work. With this growing trust, Yasmin has been given a task way above her pay grade. With minimal understanding of the task, should Yasmin try to complete the work on her own or ask for help? Ask for help.
Oh.
Yasmin asked the necessary questions but neglected to take note of her boss's instructions and explanations. The completed work was still incorrect, and Yasmin's boss decided to ask another engineer to fix it. The boss will probably be less likely to trust her with important tasks from now on. That's bullshit. Okay, cool. Alright. So now... Oh, you're still here. You need to leave. You need to leave!
Vula Shaka Teeps. Hey, Finn.
I guess we need friends.
Siglona. Dibblewis Varspa. Ah. Uh-huh.
Oh, let me do a heartfelt compliment. Okay. We're unattracted to Lilith. That's fine. You're literally married. With 3 children, as you can see. Is Lettuce's nickname Leetle? Leetle.
Trantella Jabin. And Zirka game.
This is cute. I think this is a cute little room. I'm mad that they will have more time to spend in it. Okay, so this is what we did so far. We did the baby's room. Okay. We did the baby's bathroom. We did the laundry room. Not much going on, but still we did it. We did the primary bathroom. All right. No tub, I realized. And then we did the primary bedroom with a late add-on of the crib, just in case I need one. I think we did good. So all I have left are every other bedroom and the hallway and then the entire bottom floor. But this is going to just be a problem for future me later this weekend. Happy Pride, I guess. So yeah, that's it for me tonight, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for, bearing with me with my internet issues as per usual. Oh, she got level 3 of the parenting skill. Okay, good. So yeah, she's taking care of herself. Well, you should probably go home. I'm gonna go ahead and hit save, and then that's a wrap on this episode. Until next time, y'all. Dag.
Ina? Epsa?